What's up, everybody? My name is Vince. Welcome to the channel. And today we have two new time-saving solutions from Milwaukee Tool that could make anyone more productive on the job site. When you're more productive on the job site, that means the day goes by faster. You get home to your family. You can put more food on that dinner table when you're more productive. It's an all-around great feeling. I'm going to tell you all about them. We have the specifications of these two new time-saving solutions, as well as their availability, as well as their pricing. You can find these if they're available using the YouTube shopping button. Should be a little tab below or above or next to this video, depending on what device you would be looking or watching this stream on. Before we give you all the specifications, I want to say hello to the very cool gang that has tuned in. I know Nicholas was here early. Nicholas Sorensen was here very early, helping to coax us to start this stream early. But I want to say hello to Blake, who is part of the mod squad. We got Dominic Chesna is here. We got A.A. Roncuth. He says he's got the best vegan cookies. What kind of vegan cookies do you make, A.A. Roncuth? Do you make Fig Newtons or some other type of vegan cookies? We got Tiago is here. Dr. Doc DRM. We have Violets. Chad Dar's here. We got Matt Rays. Yo, it's pretty funny. Balaki, this is the funniest part ever. I'm going to go back to Balaki's in a second. We got Larry. Hello, Larry. Nick Hotsis is here, as well as Cody Hernandez. Wing and Pizzas is here. He's claiming first. We like it, Cody. We appreciate it. All right, here's the deal. Balaki says, is that a Milwaukee vape? The hilarious part is that when we were looking at the picture, it sure looked like a Milwaukee vape, number one. And I said, I was talking to Jimmy. I said, yo, look at this thing. Do I put that in the thumbnail? Like, vape changer instead of game changer? Like, what do you think? And he's like, I don't know. He goes, YouTube will probably flag the video. You're talking about tobacco products. He goes, in any way, even though it's not. But that's exactly what it looks like. We're going to give you the specifics of what exactly that thingy is. But what's up? Oh, that's pretty cool. We got Sam Alvarez is here, as well as Patrick Annunziato and Rob T. Here's the funny part, Patrick. I'm going to be in California this Wednesday and Thursday. Leaving Thursday night. Actually, I'm leaving Friday morning on a red eye. I will arrive back in Philadelphia Friday morning. But I will be in California for a limited time. A limited time only. YouTube is having us out as part of a YouTube shopping event. We were part of the cohort program, and it's now called Shopping Stars. But we helped to bring affiliate shopping to YouTube. And that program allows almost every YouTuber, if you're part of the YouTube, what the heck is it called? If you are part of the partner program, you could potentially be part of the YouTube shopping program as well. YouTube shopping allows YouTube creators to do more of what they love and make more content to inform their subscriber base, their community, but never be beholden to any of the brands or of, you're able to earn revenue through affiliate sales and do more of what you love. And that's why I really think that YouTube shopping is a great way to just keep yourself fair and balanced, pretty much. So I will be in LA for that event. Let's think here. Where? Alto? I can't remember. But I will be in LA. Now, here's the deal. If you're going to be attending the YouTube shopping, if you're going to be attending that forum for YouTube shopping, please make sure you come up and say hello. I'd love to talk to you. I'd love to meet you. Also, if you're going to be in California and you're somewhere near that LAX airport and for some reason you see me, say hello. I'd love to meet you. Take some pictures for social medias and or in any capacity. If you see me out to dinner, come up and say hi. Or maybe we can hang out. I can't promise that we do a meetup or put that on an itinerary anywhere because I just don't know how much time we're going to have to make any of that happen. I'm literally in and out just going for the event and then coming right back because it's just too busy. Too many tools are being announced. I gotta be available. All right. Oh, I love Bill Baker says he's from San Diego. I love San Diego. I got to tell you, it is a beautiful, beautiful town. We were in San Diego for one of the tool shows. I can't remember the name of it. I can't remember. You know, I got to tell you, I should have took my ginkgo biloba earlier today. But we're going to get on to the content. But before we do, Liberty Talk FM says, must have Milwaukee click torque wrenches now. I don't have them, Liberty Talk FM. Where are you Liberty Talking on FM at? What's the radio station? And how did you find us? I want to know. All right. Let's get to it. Okay, let's get to it. I'm going to see if I can run this on loop. I don't know that I can. Do that. Let's do this. All right. I'm going to let this run. We're going to start with this revolutionary tool. This is Milwaukee's dual trigger braking grinder. Now, they have a new solution for an age-old problem when it comes to grinders, and that is control. Milwaukee is saying that their grinder delivers maximum control. I'm going to tell you how, as well as availability. I believe it's available on the YouTube shopping button, so you're not going to have to wait for that at all. But let's talk about how it's going to deliver all of that controls. This is Milwaukee. This is what, and people are, for those of you that are about to comment, it sounds like you're reading from the internet or a press release. Yes, I am. I'm literally reading a press release that was just sent over this morning at 10 a.m. I would love if I could just keep this on repeat. We could go through the pictures, too, if you'd like. But it says, Milwaukee Tool continues to lead the job site. It says, Milwaukee Tool continues to lead in job site innovation with the launch of the M18 Fuel 4.5 to 6-inch dual trigger braking grinder. The newest addition to Milwaukee's growing lineup of grinding solutions. Powered by the Power State brushless motor, this grinder delivers 13-amp corded performance and achieves up to 135 cuts in half-inch rebar on a single charge, giving users the performance they need without the hassle of cords. Engineered for the most demanding application, this grinder is purpose-built to deliver enhanced control and powerful performance. This launch reflects our continued commitment to solving real job site challenges through enhanced features and coreless performance, said Dan Blythe, Group Product Manager. By combining dual trigger activation with advanced braking and kickback control, we're able to help users work confidently and effectively in high-risk environments. For improved control during grinding and cutting tasks, the M18 Fuel 4.5-inch to 6-inch dual trigger braking grinder is equipped with dual trigger system that requires two-handed operation. Paired with a 15-position, this is the one I like the best actually. Paired with a 15-position permanent side handle, this intuitive design ensures greater control by keeping Paired with a 15-position permanent side handle, this intuitive design ensures greater control by keeping both hands engaged during use, even in tight or elevated spaces. In addition, this grinder features rapid stop braking, which stops most common accessories in under 2 seconds for fast, reliable stopping power when shutting down the tool. The grinder is engineered with auto stop technology, This grinder is engineered with auto stop technology, which offers kickback control that instantly reacts to binding, helping prevent severe tool rotation. This advanced system continuously monitors the grinder's movement. I'm going to have to put it back on there. This advanced system continuously monitors the grinder's movement and provides another layer of enhanced features when working with dense materials in cutting and grinding applications. This solution also includes overload protection, helping protect the motor's integrity and electronics when operating under high loads. Additionally, the M18 Fuel 4.5 to 6-inch dual trigger braking grinder is compatible with Milwaukee's one-key system, allowing users to wirelessly track, manage, and secure their tools. This helps professionals reduce downtime, prevent loss, and optimize fleet visibility across large job sites or teams. Nice. Milwaukee is committed to improving productivity. It goes on to say, Milwaukee's committed to improving productivity by providing performance-driven and trade-focused solutions so users can perform an entire day's work on one battery system. The M18 Fuel dual-trigger braking grinder is fully compatible with the entire M18 line, now offering more than 300 solutions. So here's the deal. We could pull up some pictures if you wanted to see it a little closer. Come a little bit closer, you're my kind of man. Is there a grinder app? I'm sure there's a one-key grinder app. We can go through some of these pictures. This is product number 3676-20. It's saying there's a variable speed, provides 4 speed settings between 3,000 and 9,000 RPMs. The handle type is barrel grip. So you can see here, which makes this much different than a more traditional grinder. You'd have like captured thread in here, okay, where you'd put a threaded handle. You'd lock it into the grinder, whether it be at the top or the sides. This has a permanent handle that seems to rotate over the tool. Okay, so you can see there's multiple positions. You could have it straight up. You could angle the handle there. You can see that there is an app. It's the one-key app. That handle straight up again. You could put the handle off to the side. But this is the deal. You're going to need to have your hands, both hands, in contact with the tool at all times. Some of you will love it. Some of you will hate it. You can see how it works. Handle type's barrel grip. Height is 5.4 inches. Depth is 15. It says 15 inches. Width is 3 inches. Weight is 5.5 pounds. The spindle is 5/8 of an inch. It says 5/8 of an inch. It says 5/8 to 11-inch spindle. Okay. It's got a 5-year limited warranty. Here's the deal. It's got a price tag, $429. $429 on this one, and it's available coming this November. Let me see if there's what's in that kit. So you're just getting that paddle switch with one key grinder, I believe. It's not in a kit. $429 is the bare tool. What do you think about this new grinder technology at $429 for a bare tool? I want to know. What do you just get the let's just get the conversation started. Dr. Doc DRM. Sorry, Cusbo. Oh, Charlton Zimmerman said, isn't there a grinder? Oh, nice. Isn't there? Let me see here. Where did it go? Okay. Isn't there a grinder app? Oh, you know what, Charlton Zimmerman? Now I get it. I get the joke. David Kusky says, love the show, love the content. We appreciate it. Dr. Doc DRM's he is number one today during the stream for interaction. Yes, David Wyatt says, sounds like they're making you keep both hands on the tool no matter what. Yes, it seems that if you take your hands off either the grinder body or the handle itself, yes, the tool will stall. Liberty Talk FM says, been a long-time viewer, love your content, watching from Indy. We appreciate that. Now, here you go, Dr. White. He's thinking with his noodle up here, I suppose. I can tell you what's going to happen with that. A guy is going to put a zip tie around that grip and send it one-handed. Here's the thing. Ted McDonald. What's up, Ted? How you doing, Ted? Oh, that's pretty funny. David Wyatt says, oh, hell no. Can't do a quick sharpening on your tungsten in your rig. So here's the deal. If that was your goal, and I'm sure some people will do that, okay? But why buy this dual trigger braking grinder then? Just buy a standard grinder without the dual trigger system. You know what I mean? You know, it's not like this is for people, I guess, that want safety in mind. So Dr. Doc says, take a rig. I would just go with that solution. This is for people that want to be, you know, top of the food chain when it comes to safety. There we go. J-Flow, Triple Foe says, yo, just gave you some street cred on my vid. Hope this is okay. Yo, I'm going to have to check that out, cuz. J-Flow, Triple Foe. I would love to know. I'm going to find out what the content's about. But J-Flow, Triple Foe is probably one of the longest running subscribers. He's definitely probably the longest running subscriber in this stream right now. We appreciate you always tuning in, cuz. But I remember back in the day when J-Flow Triple Foe just got started on YouTube. He had done a couple of videos, and then he came out with a hip-hop sensation at the time when it came to street dancing. It was called the Heimlich. Hilarious. Great footwork, great body movement to the dance. J-Flow Triple Foe is a legend. He's definitely a legend here. Definitely a legend here. Adam says, who's got time for that? Send it. Ted McDonald says, that thing looks like it'll suck the... Where's it at? It'll suck the crap out of some batteries. You're talking about a 6-inch grinder. It's definitely... I mean, you're talking about a large grinding wheel, and you're talking about abrasives, cutting wheels that take a nice amount of pressure to work. So there's a lot of resistance to spinning. Grinders suck the life out of batteries even more so than maybe large diameter saws. They're just a high draw tool. So you're going to need the best of the best when it comes to the batteries. J-Flow, Triple Foe. You don't have to do that, cuz. We appreciate that $5 holla, though. What's up there, Scott Hayden? He says, gray tools over yellow all day. Where's J-Flow, Triple Foe's comment? Let me pull it up. For some reason, it didn't show. There it is. J-Flow, Triple Foe with the $5 holla. We appreciate it. Thank you so much, cuz. Never necessary, but always appreciate it. We appreciate it. Helps to buy cameras. It helps to buy bandwidth from Verizon. Thank you. We got Pablo. What's up, Pablo? He says, what up, Vince and the VCG Construction. Pablo from El Paso, Texas. I was just talking to my very best friend from Texas, Richard from Finished Carpentry TV. He's got a lot going on over there. He's been putting out some killer content lately. I'm loving it right now. What's up, Miguel? Oh, my good Lord. Charles Zimmerman said they should make the guard welded on. I cut my thumb years ago on a Bosch grinder with the guard off. I think they want you to be able to rotate that guard so you can get the most out of your cutting wheel and the angle. All right, let's move on. Oh, no. Let's move on to the second time-saving invention from Milwaukee Tool on this stream. It's going to make you, there's no doubt about it, it will make anyone on the job site more productive. Now, here's the deal. I don't have a fancy schmancy video for you. That's right, Adam. He is. Adam says Richard is a beast, one of the best finished carpenters I've ever seen. I'll tell you, make sure you let Richard know. Now, here's the deal. Me and Richard have been talking about another collaboration video. And I got to be honest with you. You know, it's one of them things, you know, we're always excited to do it. We just want to know what you want to see. I was thinking of maybe heading down to Texas, getting some barbecue with my friend, and maybe going to one of his job sites and going to see the project he's on. Is that something you'd want to see, or would you rather have Richard do something more in the way of a tool test raw? Would you rather him go through some deals with us? I mean, he's got to want to do it, but it's one of them things, like we always talk about doing the collaboration, but then he's busy, I'm busy, it never materializes. If you really love Richard and you would love for us to do a collaboration, make sure you go over to one of his videos and say, yo, VCG Construction says he's your friend, and we want you to collaborate. I wonder what he would say, Richard. We literally spoke on the phone this morning, me and Richard. He's a super great dude, and I love his content. It's evergreen. He's always about helping people. He's just a great human being. Got other news in the way of collaborations as well. He is a channel favorite by all of you. Now, if you want to hear about the collaboration, you let me know in the chat. I will let you know who the collaboration is going to be with, okay? If you guess, I will let you know right away who the collaboration is going to be with, if you can guess it. But once again, 2026 is 2020. The tail end of 2025 into 2026 is going to be. It's going to be the next 6 months. Going to be all collaborations. Number one. Number two, if you can guess who the collaboration is going to be with, okay, I'm going to open it up to the very cool gang for what the collaboration should be on. And the matter of fact, whether I go there or they come here, I want to do as much content as possible with them. So, do you want to see tool deals? Do you want to see tool test raw? Do you want to see a tool duel? That would be a hint. But we're definitely hooking up to do a collaboration. It's been some time. That's what's up, Dr. RM. Says Semper Fi, brother Marine Richard. There you go. I love it. All right, we're going to move on to the second big announcement from Milwaukee Tool. This thing is very peculiar. This is very peculiar in appearance, okay? Almost like Blocky said, it almost looks like a vape, actually. But it is indeed not a vape. Let's move on to the next picture. And I think some of you might be shocked when you find out what it is, okay? This will give it away. Okay, the next picture will give it away. Oh, no, it doesn't give it away. The next picture will give it away. Here it is. Is that crazy? Think about how much time this will save. And it's not even like a traditional hammer, SDS hammer, where you'd have to bring the rotary hammer all the way up to the top of the grounding rod. You can see the difference in this and how different, and see how differently it works. I wouldn't mind doing. Are you asking this a torque tube? If you're saying Torque Test Channel, I wouldn't mind doing a collaboration with Torque Test Channel. I think he's got a good grind going on over there. Very thorough with his testing. But here goes. This is straight from Milwaukee Tool. It says, wanted to keep you informed about a new solution you may hear about in the coming weeks. Milwaukee is launching the SDS Max. This is a Max attachment. This is not a SDS Plus attachment. It is a Max attachment. Side load ground rod driver. It's engineered to enhance safety and maintain rod integrity for effective ground rod installation. It says the new SDS Max side load ground rod driver is designed to eliminate overhead driving and ladder use while also enabling top load driving to full depth. The ground rod driver applies a secure grip to the rod without pinching it. The ground rod driver applies a secure grip to the rod without pinching to ensure it remains in good condition after being driven. This solution drives 1/2 inch, 5/8, and 3/4 inch ground rods and is recommended for use with SDS Max demolition hammers with at least 17 foot-pounds or 23 joules of impact energy. We're sharing these early details so you're not caught off. We're sharing these details early so you're not caught off guard by questions or social media posts about our new grounding rods. Whoa. What's the product number on this? Let me go back. So the product number on this is actually 48-62-4070. Listen, this one I think is pretty doggone nifty. You can see here. It's going to be a huge, this is definitely going to be a huge time saver. Chaka Gillis says, yo, Cusbo, Ryobi tools are trash. We appreciate that $2 holla, Chaka Gillis. Here's the deal. We don't necessarily agree with Chaka Gillis, okay? We feel that there is a place for Ryobi tools, whether it be for a homeowner, DIYer, or even outlying tools on the professional's truck. Maybe they're all Milwaukee Tool, but they don't necessarily need something, right, from Milwaukee Tool for an outlying tool. They don't want to spend all the do-re-mi. They might pick it up from sister brand Ryobi. So we don't necessarily agree, but we always do agree with Chaka Gillis's right to share what he believes to be true. We appreciate the $2 holla. It's never required. It's always appreciated. J Flow Triple Foe says, electricians will be loving this. Whoa, Chaka Gillis. He says, and that place is in the dumpster. What's up, Raul? My main man, Max B49 is here. Hello, my friend. How you doing? Let me see this. What's this here? Engage your video. We're not going to do that right now. Let me see this. What do you do? What do you do? What do you do? What do you do? Very weird. Oh, you could do this. All right, here's the deal. I hate doing this. I really do. I really do. We're not going to do that right now. Here's the deal. If you're trying to grab my attention, please type at VCG Construction. This way I could see your comment, your question, your concern. I could give you an answer. The best part is, though, if I don't answer your question, probably one of the very helpful, very cool gang members or the mod squad here can also do so. We're a community made up of hardcore DIYers, homeowners, okay, trades professionals, people that use their tools to earn a living, okay, or save money on home renovation projects, things of that nature. So the community is very knowledgeable. It's a community made up of people that are using these tools day in and day out. So if I don't get to your question, I'm sure somebody else will. Liberty Talk FM says Ryobi tools are for the in-laws at the holidays. Their Mr. fans are pretty great, though. Likes the Mr. fans. All right, everybody. Listen, let me know down in the comment section below. What do you think of these two new time-saving innovations from Milwaukee Tool? Do you love them? Do you hate them? Do you think they'll be overpriced? Do you think they'll be priced just right? We want to know. Leave it all below. I want to say a special thank you to those of you that have monetarily contributed to the stream through Super Chat or by becoming a channel member. We appreciate all the help. Channel members, okay, help to make this possible. Okay, it's their monthly subscription. Once again, it's never required. It's always appreciated. They help to pay the bills here at VCG Construction so we can make the content go out to the interwebs and help to inform all of you. So thank you very much. Thank you very much. I want to say a special thank you to the Mod Squad for being here, helping to keep the chat G-rated. Everybody knows the best way to get from A to Z is to keep it VCG rated. They have a little blue wrench next to their name. They're probably not just a moderator here, okay, on VCG Construction. Most likely, they're also a creator on social media. If you'd be so inclined, maybe you check out their channel. If you like what you see, consider getting subscribed. And finally, I want to say a special thank you to each and every one of you, the very close community on all of the interwebs, for everything that you contribute to the channel. All the likes, all the love, all of the video ideas, all of the chat, all of the comments, all of the everything that you do. I appreciate every single one of you for everything. This has been tremendous. I appreciate all of you. Thank you so much for spending your lunch with me. I appreciate your time. The other thing, like I said, Wednesday, Thursday, I'm going to be landing in LAX. If you see me, make sure you stop me and say hello. Dr. DRM. It's pretty funny. He says, all right, very cool, gang. This is where everything ends. You don't have to go home, but you can't stay here. But I do hope to see you all on the next one.